Bonjour Leo and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading for the next 3 months. So it's going to be looking at the energies over the month of October, November and December time. So I hope that you are having a fantastic September month. Now I'm going to pull out 3 energies, one for each month from my oracle deck, and I will clarify with the tarot. And the cards are listed in the description box below if you're interested, as always. Now please do bear in mind that those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Leo Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear? What are the energies for October, November and December time? So we have card 9, Treasure Island. Card 19, Flexible. And card 35, Loyal Heart. This card has been coming out quite a lot actually. I think half of the readings have this card. It's a very interesting energy for the end of the year. So, Treasure Island, Flexible and Loyal Heart. So, Treasure Island, so what is your treasure? There is something very, very promising coming your way in October. Whatever it is that you see as treasure, so whether this is abundance emotionally, prosperity financially, a rewarding career, a home that you've been wanting to have, whatever the case may be, this is the promise of the treasure being on the horizon, which obviously is a beautiful energy to have in October. We then have the card of Flexible. So this is the card of being adaptable, of not being rigid, not being stuck. That in order to see the progress that you want to see, you may have to compromise. You see the egg represents what it's your treasure. This is what I'm seeing in those cards right now. Whatever your treasure is, if it's a relationship or a brand new job, a career, whatever the case may be, you need to be flexible in order to not break it, is what I'm trying to say. Being light with your words is what I'm hearing, light with your actions, not coming on too strong, for instance, and making compromise, because, well, if we're talking about a relationship here, the relationships that survive are the ones that are built on compromises. And then you've got the Loyal Heart card. So this obviously could be someone that's coming your way. If the treasure that you want is a person, this could also be representing you and you being faithful to your heart, what it is that you want. So obviously take what resonates. But this is looking very interesting for the end of the year for you. So let's clarify all of this with the tarot. So can you clarify those messages for my Leo Aquarians, please? So we have the Four of Wands, the Magician, Major Arcana here, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Sun, beautiful, the best card ever, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy surrounding you, we have the Queen of Swords. She's been coming out a lot as well in the readings. So you've got 2 queens, and the queens represents patience and understanding in the tarot. Now the swords represent your thoughts, your ideas, knowledge, truth, communication. Now there are no genders attached in those readings because they're general readings, so it may be somebody who embodies the traits of this card, or it could be just the energy of the card. So the Queen of Swords is someone who's very intelligent, very loyal and very wise, as you can see with the owl right here. This is someone who's going to make a decision based on facts, not ruled by their feelings. They don't get overwhelmed, and they cut what no longer serves them. So there may be this idea around you at the moment of getting rid of what no longer serves you and moving forward. Or there may be someone in your circle like that who is enlightening you, giving you news, giving you knowledge, whatever the case may be. But there is that energy around you in the next 3 months. So under the Treasure Island, we've got the Four of Wands and the King of Wands. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is very good for romance. If, you know, you are in a relationship and you want a commitment, then it will be coming your way. In this case, then the King of Wands is the person that you are involved with. Now again, no gender attached. The Kings represents mastery of their suit, knowledge, expertise. Wands is passion, desire, spirit. So the King of Wands, generally speaking, is somebody who is very charismatic, very good leader, go-getters, you know, they don't sit on their butts waiting for things to happen, very passionate. And it's mixed with the Four of Wands, obviously the same suit, so there's a lot of passion and fire going on here. And 4 is the number of strong foundation and stability, and it's having experienced growth and having reached a landmark, something to celebrate. So yes, it could be a proposal, or if you're not into getting married, it could be just, you know, an act that shows deep commitment. So if you're here for romance, this is obviously very, very good. If you're here for your career, it could be great, because this could represent your boss and, you know, you celebrating a raise, celebrating some kind of public acknowledgement of your hard work, if that's what your Treasure Island is. And this could also obviously go with, you know, any kind of personal advancement, that, you know, monetary or in reputation, which obviously is very good. And then in November, you've got flexible. So in order to build upon this, you have to be adaptable, flexible. But I will say that to you, you are supported by very strong energies. It is beautiful. Major arcanas, they represent longer term energies. They're big, big, big energies on your life path, and they represent the intervention of your spirit team. And it is really beautiful, because you've got the Magician. Now the Magician is the super manifester, and this is really saying that you have everything at the tips of your fingers to manifest whatever it is that you want. And it's a card of taking action, you know, like taking concrete action to move forward. And then the Sun. Now the Sun is the best card in the deck. This is beautiful, warm energy. And again, you see the Sun, the fire energy, you can feel the energy. This is the same as your sign. You've got Wands energy, which is fire as well. This card talks about sheer happiness, joy, victory, you know, a positive outcome to whatever it is you're trying to achieve. There's also that idea of achieving it with ease, is what I'm hearing. As long as you are light, that word keeps on coming back in my head, so I have to mention it to you. There is this idea of being light with your words, with your actions, and you'll be able to manifest the ultimate positive outcome. And because this is a major arcana, this is going to have a real impact on your life long term. This is a card that radiates all across the reading, so this is really, really beautiful, and it's very, very promising, obviously. Kind of readings I like to do. And then in December, you've got the Loyal Heart, and this is supported by the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Now, the Eights represents advancement, and Pentacles represents Earth energy. So this is slow energy, but this is very grounded, practical energy. And the Pentacles represents either your home life or your physical possession, material possession, careers, that kind of thing. The Eight of Pentacles talks about working patiently and diligently at something in order to make it grow, and seeing the progress, because you can see the Pentacles are all shown here. So they proudly put on shelves, because this is taking pride in what you do, but really applying yourself, with this idea of the loyal heart, giving all of yourself to something. So if you're here for a relationship, this is you completely committing to it and working really hard. And if you're here for a career, this is the same thing, developing your skills, investing yourself, in order to get to what you want. If this is a business, same thing. And the Queen, as I've explained, patience, understanding, this time with the Cups energy, which is feelings, emotions. So the Queen of Cups is always represented obsessing over the cup, generally speaking. In this deck, she's spilling it, but she's completely bathed in the water that she's spilling, which is just a different way of saying the same thing, that the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very much in touch with their feelings, their intuition, and what matters to them is their happiness, and they make decisions based on their heart space for that reason. And so this is you working at making yourself happy, is what I'm seeing. Really investing yourself into something that you know will bring you happiness, and that's where you get that drive, that sense of direction, because you are being loyal to your heart. The other thing I can say is, this could be, if we're talking about a romantic relationship, this could be also the other person, someone who's very, very loving, someone who has turned from someone who was very charismatic and passionate into someone who becomes incredibly caring and loving. And again, there are no genders attached, hence the loyal heart here, because there's a transformation happening within the relationship if we're talking romance. So I'm going to grab you a final message to close out your reading. So can we have a final message for my Leo Aquarians, please? And you have the Two of Wands. Now the twos represents crossroads, having to make decisions, wands being passion, desire, as I've explained. And the Two of Wands really is just looking at your life and choosing the path, that's going to bring you the most growth, the most excitement as well. And it really is a case of understanding that the world is in your hand. And whether you go left or right, you will be provided with different sets of experiences, but one of the two roads obviously will bring about more passion, more excitement, is what I'm hearing. And at the bottom of the deck you've got the King of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles is somebody who is prosperous and abundant, and again, no genders attached. This is someone who's very pragmatic, very reliable, and so this could be to do with choosing the path that's going to bring you prosperity and abundance, whether this is emotional, because you can be prosperous and abundant emotionally, or whether this is prosperous and abundant in your physical world, not having to worry, being grounded, which can also be, to do with relationships, being in a very stable, grounded, mature relationship. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.